Hello again, Bush Bulldogs. Today we're going to talk about your assignment on the characteristics of genre. For this assignment, you need to copy your notes onto the worksheets you were provided in class. Cut and paste these worksheets after you have written your notes into your reader's notebooks and be ready for a notebook check. The first genre I'd like to discuss is poetry. Poetry is a short form of writing. You are used to the long form of writing known as prose. Poetry uses many kinds of figurative language, metaphor, simile, personification, all of the figurative language types that we learn about each year. It's an author's expression of feelings and opinions. It may also follow a form or a structure. We may discuss haikus, sonnets, and other forms of poetry this year. Traditional literature. This is literature that's been passed down through storytelling through generation to generation. Myths, legends, folk tales, fairy tales, nursery rhymes, and tall tales are all examples of traditional literature. Traditional literature is also the foundation for fantasy, which is our next genre. Fantasy. Fantasy includes talking animals, mythical creatures, magic users. The setting often is in a medieval time period, or there's time travel or magic involved. The plot includes heroes, a journey, or a quest, often good versus evil. Some types of fantasy that you may have read in the past include Percy Jackson, Harry Potter, those types of stories. Science fiction. Science fiction characters include mutants, robots, aliens, mad scientists, or talking computers. They're always set in advanced tech cities, spaceships, other solar systems, other galaxies, time travel, and they always include some type of technology. The plot can include alien attacks, visits from aliens, time traveling, technology, important experiments gone wrong. Some of the most popular science fiction books that were read by our readers in Project 20 last year were Divergent and The Hunger Games. Realistic fiction. Realistic fiction contains characters that are everyday people doing everyday things. If it could actually happen, it's probably realistic fiction. Usually the setting's in a modern time, a realistic place, and it has realistic events as part of the plot. Several of our sports books in the library by Lupica are some of the most popular realistic fiction. Historical fiction. This is the one that can be kind of tricky for some of our 8th graders. The characters include famous historical people. The setting is always usually pre-1970, but it includes historically important sites. The plot has authentic historical events, things that actually happen. But it also contains fictional characters who interact with those historically significant people. One of the movie versions of this that comes to my mind really easily is Pearl Harbor. We all know Pearl Harbor happened, but the fictional characters in that story are what makes it historical fiction. Mystery. Characters are detectives, investigators, or spies. The setting can be a crime scene, a detective agency, or often a creepy house. The plot is always going to have some kind of crime to be solved, mysterious events with clues to arrive at the solution. Biography, autobiography, and memoir. A biography is a story of someone's life written by someone else. Remember, biography, by someone else. Autobiography. Story of someone's life written by themselves. Autobiography starts with an A because it's all about me, all by me. And a memoir is a short account of the author's experiences written by themselves. It's more personal level in a memoir. Informational text. The purpose of informational text is to provide information on a wide range of topics. These are all non-fiction texts. They can be about science, crafts, sports. They can just be articles. They don't have to be an entire book. Social studies, anything that's informational and gives you a new grasp on the wide range of topics. And that concludes our characteristics of genre notes. Don't forget, once you've copied all these down, cut and paste them into your reader's notebooks. And we'll see you tomorrow, Bush Bulldogs.